There are many love letter variants out there. Batman, Hobbit, Archer. The original love letter and the premium edition still stand out as like classics. But there's one love letter variant I think shines above them all, and that's Lovecraft Letter. And I think this game deserves a lot more attention. And here's why. Well, first of all, I just want to say, just look at this thing. It looks like a book. It has a spine, the back, the pages with like a little satchel closing for the magnetic seal, because it does have a magnetic seal to close. It's pretty cool. You open it up, nice artwork here, and like wax part for the magnetic seal. It's cool. And it's like a nice, pretty, not so thick booklet to help you teach the rules really easily. But then the insert and the components, it's just gorgeous. The first thing you're probably going to see that stands out are these chips. You get, I believe, 18 of them. Yeah, 18. And they're nice, actually pretty heavy chips. The material's nice. And if you look at them closely, for one side you have the freaking Cthulhu the side, and the other side you have, this is the original drawing that H.P. Lovecraft himself drew for the Elder Sign before the star one became popular. But these are nice, gorgeous chips. Okay, so I've laid out the standard 1 through 8 cards, multiple copies of the early cards. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The artwork is gorgeous. I love the artwork. Besides the different names and the different artwork, it's the same exact rules. There's also, you know, player aids right here, double-sided for both rules. So if you... Wait, double-sided? Double-sided? Why are there double-sided rules? Why are there more rules to a standard game of Love Letter? Well, I'll tell you. It's because of these. These are just as gorgeous, just as beautiful, but why is there green text on the bottom? Why is there only one of each? Why is there a 0? Why is Cthulhu there? What the hell is going on? I'm freaking out. Am I going crazy? Oh, wait, it's a Lovecraft game. Okay, that may have been a little overdramatic, but I forgot to say something. This game comes with sleeves. Okay, first of all, player aids come with clear sleeves, so you can see both sides, yeah. But these ones, these are very nice. Nice gloss sleeves. Show the back of the tentacle, the wax, Lovecraft Letter. It's really beyond gorgeous, these components. And these came with the game. They came with the game. Just thought I should throw that in. Alright, I've set up a 2-player game of Lovecraft Letter. For a 2-player game, you set aside 6 cards face up to make it a little easier to tell what your opponent may or may not have. If you're playing with more than 2 players, so if you're playing 3+, then you only put away 1 card and you put it face down. And you also put the Migo brain case to the side. I'll get more on that card later. But aside from that, it's a standard setup, and it's like it plays out like a standard game of Love Letter. So let's just say I'm going first, okay? So I'll draw my card right here. Let's see what my hand was. It's number 8, the Necronomicon. Well, I can't discard this or else I lose the game. So what did I draw? I drew, oh crap, number 7, Insanity. We're getting into the Insanity cards. Now, for Insanity cards, they have a normal effect here, but they also have an Insanity effect on the bottom. So for regular Love Letter games, you might recognize the same effect. If you have another card in your hand with a number 4 or higher, you have to discard this higher card. Okay, simple. But here's the thing. With an Insanity effect, you can choose to do either the same effect or the Insanity effect. The problem is, you can only do an Insanity effect on a card you draw if you have another Insanity card in the discard pile. So we can't activate it right now, but the thing is, I have to activate one of these cards in my hand, and since I can't discard this or else I'll lose the game, I have no choice but to activate the effect of this one. So I'm just going to discard it, really. Nothing happens. Okay, so let's say they do their turn and I'm still alive. Okay, I'll draw again. Here's the thing. When you have a card of Insanity in your graveyard, you have to do what they call an Insanity check. You have to draw the top card of the deck, and if it's another Insanity card, you lose. You just lose. And you have to do this every turn. For every Insanity card that's in your deck, you have to do a Sanity check. So let's just turn this over. It's not an Insanity card, so I'm still in the game. So I just discard this, and let's just put the discard right there. So now I get to have my regular turn. Ooh, I drew another Insanity card. Okay, so now that I have an Insanity card in my graveyard, I can choose to do the Insanity effect, which I will. It's a number 1, so people regular with Love Letter know what the number 1 is. You just guess a card in your opponent's hand. So here's the thing with Insanity. For number 1, Deep Ones, choose another player. If they have a number 1 in their hand, they are knocked out of the round. Okay, that's a different number 1 effect. Okay, so let's just say number 1. So they say they don't have number 1. Okay, I trust them, but here's the thing. The rest of it says, if they don't, use the same effect of this card against them. So basically, now I get 2 turns. I get the regular turn with figuring out whether or not they have another 1 in their hand, and I get another guess with another number. So let's say they have a 5. They have the 5. I win. Simple as that. Sometimes the game could go a little harder. Sometimes it could go a little faster. You never know. It's total chaos. Now with regular love letter, you win a round. You don't win the game. So for Lovecraft Letter, it's a little different. Because I won a round, I get one of these chips. But like I said before, they're double-sided. Since I won this round with an insanity card in my graveyard, I get a coin with the Cthulhu side on it. If you win a round of Lovecraft Letter without any insanity cards in your discard, then you get the Elder Side coin. So why does that matter? Because you need 3 of these Cthulhu signs to win, or 2 of the Elder signs to win. It really makes a difference when you play a game, especially with more people. All right, then let me show you each of the insanity cards. You already saw number 1's effect. Okay, let me show you number 2. Choose another player, look at their hand, draw a card, then discard a card. Oh man, that's powerful. Okay. Choose another player. If they are not insane, they are knocked out of the round. You see how powerful these insanity cards are? Dang. Number 4, you cannot be knocked out until the end of the round. I say this is the most powerful card in the game because with the regular number 4, you're just safe for that turn. But for number 4, you could be safe for the whole round. My goodness. Okay. The thing with the insanity cards, there's like 2 different ways to win. This is one of them. Number 5, the Migo. Choose another player. Add their hand to yours. They add the Migo brain case to their hand. Then you discard a card. The Migo brain case, both the sane and insane, they are knocked out of the round if they are forced to discard it, and it has a number 0. So they're going to be, you know pretty much what their hand will always be because they can't discard that card unless they draw something specific or you know what they're going to do. So this number 5 is basically my jam right there. Number 6, collect the hands of all other players. Give each of them 1 card of your choice back. They have no say in the matter. You can give each player whatever card you want and they can't do anything about it because you are insane. Okay, I showed you number 7, and here is the second way, the second unique way to win. The man, the myth, the legend, Cthulhu, the regular insane effect. You can't discard him or you're knocked out, but he has a unique way to win. If you have 2 or more insanity cards in your discard pile, you win the game. Not the round, the entire game. Everybody else could have a lot of chips and be 1 chip away from a win of the game. Then you have 2 insanity cards, you draw this, bam, you win the entire game. Seems kind of cheap. It's Lovecraft, deal with it. This game is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. I absolutely love it. If I had a regular copy of Love Letter, I'd throw it away and I'd just replace it with this one. It's so great. Not only is the game so unique in many ways on how you can play the game, so many ways to win, so many ways to lose, but all the components you get, everything from the tokens to the sleeves to even the casing of the game that looks like a book, it's just all really gorgeous. It really shines in Lovecraft's name of him as an author, and it really puts like the game in spotlight for me as one of my favorite genres, if not my favorite genre of gaming. I absolutely love it. I don't know how much more I could just praise this thing. That's basically my review. I didn't go crazy once. It's just a great game. I wish this game was getting more attention. I think it's like the lowest rated Lovecraft game on board, not Lovecraft game, lowest rated Love Letter game on Board Game Geek right now, and that's just so disappointing. It deserves a lot more praise. It deserves a lot more attention. So if we could spread its name out there, that'd be all the better. Okay, now that's my review. Bye.